Title 42 is slated to end in under a month, as you well know, on May 11th of 2023. The question for you is, what changes are you anticipating in terms of the number of migrants arriving at the border after May 11th? And what preparations is the administration making to deal with those individuals seeking asylum?
Mr. Chairman, we do anticipate a surge in the number of encounters at our southern border.
That was the Secretary of Homeland Security there, admitting the number of migrants crossing the border of the United States is expected to surge. Why? Well, the Biden administration is set to end a pandemic policy known as Title 42. That basically means that Border Patrol agents are able to turn migrants away on the spot as a way to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Donald Trump instated the policy in March 2020, and it's proven to be somewhat successful, having been effectively used to turn away 2 million migrants since it was introduced. The Biden administration have delayed ending the policy, but it is set to wrap up on May 11. But with that comes concern that the government simply isn't ready for the surge in migrants. The amount of migrants crossing the US-Mexico border is already at record numbers as it is. The 2022 fiscal year saw border officials encounter more than 2.3 million migrants attempting to cross into the country, but that's just the number that was encountered. US border agent sources told Fox News that 1.2 million illegal immigrants got away from authorities while crossing the border under President Biden's administration. With less than a month to go before Title 42 ends, CBP agents have predicted the number of daily apprehensions could hit 10,000. Alejandro Mayorkas is front and centre of the border crisis, which was proven to be incredibly important to voters at the November midterm elections. He faced the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, where Senator Ron Johnson didn't hold back in his criticism of Mayorkas and the government.
But you are failing miserably. 4 to 5 million people, 1.4 million unknown gotaways. We have no idea who those people are, what kind of security they risk. You're not giving me any stats whatsoever in terms of the number of people that are human trafficked, how many young girls are sex trafficked. You don't have a clue. You wouldn't even answer how many dead bodies, which is very well documented, at the border. Do you not care?
Alejandro Mayorkas says that they are bringing in resources to try and combat the surge that is expected, but that didn't exactly provide comfort to some of the committee members who still believe the Secretary of Homeland Security needs to resign. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, who is also a committee member and very critical of Mayorkas, gave Laura Ingraham a dark review of the smuggling crisis, which is one of the biggest issues at the border.
Mayorkas has facilitated the biggest child smuggling and trafficking operation in American history. 345,000 children have come across this border because of their policies. And where have they gone? They've lost track of them, Laura. Where have they gone? Right into the hands of smugglers who are now making them work overnight shifts in factories, who are now making them pay them back for their smuggling fees. It is modern day slavery. It is child labor. This administration is facilitating it. And you played the clips. They don't care, Laura. They don't care.
This is their